Hello, I'm Edgar Miranda. I don't mean to be a fanboy. I go in knowing this is the CW. But then, as a lifelong Superman fan, I see and I hear things, and just 2 minutes in, good people of YouTube, welcome. If this is your first time here, please know I've been expecting you. Click subscribe, hit the bell, and take a seat. Let me entertain you. In this episode, Lois stretches her wings and flies high. She may have left the city, but you cannot take the reporter out of her. Even in rural Kansas, the news goes to her, and her tenacity drives her. And she will stop at nothing until her story on Morgan Edge and the damage she has done to small communities sees the light of day. This reaction is great. I mean, it's funny. This is Smallville, and not even Clark is that interested.
I am not going to let Morgan Edge destroy this town like he did the others.
But to me, even more impactful is how she handles the role of parent. I am loving this iteration of Lois. It's pretty much how I picture her from the comics. I hope we see a lot more from her, especially now that she got her own Jimmy Olsen. Also, I don't know how I missed it, but Jordan was named after Jor-El. That's quite a slap in the face of Sam. Could you imagine? My kids also have their grandparents' names, but from both sides. Anyway, having Clark, Jordan, and Jor-El interact was a great touch to the story of Jordan's coming of age, with his parents not allowing him to go to school in fear of how he could hurt the other kids, unless he learns to control his powers. But this just makes him feel more alone, and drives him further away from other kids his own age. And on top of that, this part of the story doesn't end the way he wants.
He'll never have enough power to produce these abilities on command. His human DNA is just too limiting.
Jonathan is also going through an interesting arc. Used to being the special one. Now he has to let his brother take the spotlight. Face drama at school, no longer the quarterback, suddenly in a long-distance relationship. And for what?
Why? Baby, have another bad day?
Screw you!
No, boys, no! I am sick of your crap, okay, Jordan? This is not just about you.
This is typical brother behavior. He was just taunting him. And now he's like, no. But these are the Kent brothers. So of course, I expected no less.
No one else is gonna help you figure out what that is. I will.
Jordan reminds me of Jason White from Superman Returns, a sickly kid that displays Kryptonian abilities when distressed. And we start to understand where the stranger is coming from, both figuratively and literally. He is from another Earth, where Kal-El is a menace. I would say Earth 3's Ultraman, but being the CW, he is likely the character from the Crisis on Infinite Earths from the Arrowverse, which I know next to nothing about, nor do I plan to. And the suits match, high color and the way the cape connects to the crest. And speaking of the stranger, I'm also interested in knowing if he really got into Sam's head, which seems to be getting more and more disillusioned with Clark. We get another fight scene that is sure to leave you with your mouth open. But not everything is unicorns and rainbows. Here's a few gripes. I wish Lois had presented her argument with more meat in it. I don't expect her to win without obstacles. This is her arc. But the way she confronted Edge made it easy for him to just dismiss her and put her in a bad light in front of the rest of the town. It also rubs me the wrong way the importance the Jor-El AI is putting on Jordan manifesting superpowers as the way of furthering the Kryptonian heritage, instead of putting more stock on Clark's son showing interest in knowing and embracing the Kryptonian knowledge and customs. Jor-El was a scientist, not a warrior. If superpowers were so important to Kryptonians, why didn't they left Krypton in pursuit of a system with a yellow star? Also, the cushions. I don't really care much about them. Most of Lana's appeal has always been her backstory with Clark in their youth, and her knowing his secret. Here, there is just nothing, at least nothing yet, and I feel the show really wants me to dislike Kyle. Hopefully, this will change in the following episodes. And my last gripe, the stranger teasing Clark with crashing his ship. I mean, which is it? If you think he is bad, why would you think he will hesitate between catching you or saving people? Now, a few things I picked up. The Fortress of Solitude, you be the judge, but I think this is the one from Superman Returns. Kryptonopolis. This city was designed by Kal-El's ancestors of the House of El. It's where Jor-El and Lara lived, and from where they sent Clark to Earth. It became the planet's capital after the city of Kandor was shrunk and stolen by Brainiac. The Smallville Crows, which were also on the previous episode, and Kryptonite. I like that it's scarce, so the show's writers have to get very creative. And for some reason, Chris's last name is Beppo, as in Beppo the Super Monkey. This explosion and crash reminds me of Superman 2. And Superman Returns. In conclusion, this episode was an improvement on the already great pilot episode. The main characters are going on interesting arcs, the antagonists are layered, the score is fantastic, and the overall quality seems to be going up, up, and away. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, maybe check another one.
I shouldn't.
Come on.
Do it.
See you next time.
You know what, babe? You do your Superman stuff and I will do my Lois Lane stuff.